Yes, mates, how's it going? My name's Lee. This video is a part of a mini-series where I'll focus on one team from the Premier League per video, and in this we'll predict lineups, tactics and decide who's a viable FPL option for the 23-24 FPL season. If you enjoy FPL content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Nice little click down below. Anyway, this video will focus on this lot. Let's rock and roll. So I expect Arsenal to set up in a 4-3-3 and then move into a 3-2-3-2 in attack. So by that I mean Zinchenko moves into midfield to make up the midfield two, and then Odegaard and Havertz push slightly more forward, making that 3-2-3-2 shape. So pre-season's been a bit of a weird one for Arsenal so far, a bit of a mixed bag, a couple of draws in there, a loss against United, let's have it, and then smashing Barca in the MLS 11. Some of the form from the pre-season, so Saka and Trossard have done quite well. Odegaard's got a couple assists and there's been a couple more goals within that as well. The opening fixtures for Arsenal, they've got a decent run of fixtures to be fair. So you can see Forest, Palace, Fulham, Man United and Everton. So the 2.54 XG, Arsenal expected to score about 2.5 goals against Forest. There's a 45% chance that they keep a clean sheet. So Arsenal expected to keep around 1.5 to 2 clean sheets and score approximately 10 to 11 goals in the first opening 5 games. It's about 2 per game. So as you can see, there's a symbol next to every single player. The X means avoid that player as an FPL option, so someone like Zinchenko, because he moves into that midfield role. He's basically a DM. He's not going to get any involvement. If you look at his stats from last season, he didn't cross the ball a lot. He didn't get involved in the attacking play as much. The ones with a little question mark are a maybe. Someone like Ramsdale is a maybe because they've been linked with David Raya. Someone like Ben White, I'm not sure if he's going to start or whether it's going to be Timber. Havertz, I'm not sure what position he's going to be, and the number 9 is obviously up for debate as well. So it's been reported now that Jesus has recurred his knee injury and expected to be out for a few weeks and missed the opening few game weeks of the season. He's currently owned by about 18% of the game. So some replacements that are in the Arsenal team right now, you've got someone like Nketiah, who started the other night against Monaco and actually scored. You've got Trossard, who's done pretty well in pre-season and got 3 goals. Balogun, who was on loan in League 1 last season and got 21 goals in 37 games. And even someone like Smith Rowe has been mentioned specifically by Arteta, saying how versatile he is. He can play left wing, he can play right wing, and he can actually play as a number 9 if needed. So do keep that in mind. There are some players on the bottom there that there is some rotation involved in that. Then obviously you've got someone like Saka, who for me is essential. He's the star player in this team, as you can see on the right hand side. He is on penalties. I think he might be involved in some set pieces, but that's mostly going to be Odegaard for the free kicks. How do you think Arsenal are going to do in the first 5 weeks? Who have you got currently selected in your team from this Arsenal 11? Do you think there's anyone else who could make this 11? Leave a comment down below. Let's have a little chat. Right, mates, that's it for today's video. So we covered predicted lineups and who I consider to be a viable FPL option. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. Anyway, have a nice day. Peace and love.